Hi everybody, my name's Tom Thibodeau. I'm going to be the facilitator for this course, Applying Universal Design for Learning Principles to Online Courses to Increase Accessibility and Engagement. This is a one-week intensive course, so there's an awful lot to do. But before we get started on my little overview of the course, so you'll know exactly what to do, I want to just tell you that this course was originally developed with a partner, my daughter and co-author, Dr. Katie Novak. So I have included and kept some of her ideas and some of her references in this presentation throughout the course because they're essential to really understanding how UDL can be implemented. And I don't always properly reference her in the videos. And so I'm doing that right here, right now, so that you know where some of these things come from, as well as where we're going with these things. Okay, so right now we're on the welcome page, and the welcome page is where we ask you to start. It has the workshop syllabus, and the workshop syllabus is available right here. And I'm not going to read this to you, but know that the information for the learning objectives, the takeaways, the prerequisites, the overview are all here, as well as the list of the schedule of activities. We will actually be going over the activities one by one as we go through each day. Second, if you need any help actually navigating the workshop, there's some OLC resources right here in this quick video. And please take a look at this if you think you're going to have any problem with this course. This course is built on a Moodle shell, so it's pretty easy to use and navigate. But just in case, these resources are there for you. Next is the community forums. The news forum is where this video will be. You also will get an email to it. And I will build these as we go. Since I'm recording this first one, it's not in there yet. But every day I will add another news forum video here for you to check out. Then back to the community forum, you have a help forum where you can go to post your questions, and a water cooler forum where you can go to post your musings, shall I say, or your questions to your classmates. Please feel free to use all of these forums to ask the questions that you are looking for answers to. Next is the workshop schedule. The workshop schedule is basically taken right from that syllabus, and it details all the things that we will be doing this week. So, for instance, on Monday, this is when the workshop opens. You get oriented to the online classroom, you introduce yourself, you watch the day one video and choose the supplemental content options that you wish to use, and you post to the discussion board number one. And on Tuesday, you're going to watch the day two video and choose the supplemental content options there and post your replies or your comments to your peers for discussion one. Wednesday, repeat the process of Monday, watch the day three video, choose supplemental options, and post to discussion two. So you can read the rest of this as you go forward here. Pretty straightforward. Then you go to the introductions page, and we'd like you to do this very much at the beginning of this process. This is where you can read up on my quick little bio as to who I am, what I've been doing over the last few years, and please feel free on the introduction page to post your introduction to yourself. Next, let's get into the meat of it as we go into the materials sections. The materials section is basically divided by the days of the 1 week course. So for instance, on day one, there is the video that you can take a peek at, as well as the supplemental choices. Supplemental choices really are a list of resources, references, if you will. Please choose one of these. The read one in the UDL theory and practice is one great way to start all this off. This book is free. All you have to do is create an account, and it will be able to get you right from the creators of UDL, Ann Myers, Dr. David Rose, and David Gordon, the information on where this developed and how it is being developed based upon brain science. So after you have gone through that to see the supplemental choices, going back to day one here, you will post your discussion for week one or the day one. And here's the rubric that we'll be using for all of these discussions. It's pretty straightforward and pretty general, but it basically shows that you are doing really well with your understanding of UDL, whether you're proficient at it or whether you still have some work to do that you don't have it yet. And we'll be talking about that growth mindset as we go along. Then every day follows that same method. A video, supplemental choices. Day 3, a video, some supplemental choices, the second discussion, and so on and so forth until we get into day 5, where we start talking about some videos and the final project. The final project is actually introduced on day 4, and the final project is all about picking some aspect of a course that you are already doing or will be doing and making it UDL compliant, implementing UDL principles. And so this is only one element. It's a 1-week course. We realize you don't have unlimited amount of time to do this. So choose something that you feel you can do well and put it all together. Now, we're going to ask you to really challenge yourself as to how you do this. I know that all of you can do all of this in text. This is what we do, isn't it? We have been trained on how to use text, how to write well, and everything like that. But I'm going to challenge you to try something different, to do some videos like this one, or to do a Prezi or an infographic or something out of the ordinary that you wouldn't normally do so that you can stretch yourself. And that gets really to the point of UDL, that we can provide options and choices for students to find the way that they can best use to learn this information and implement learning in their particular lives. So I know sometimes this is a bit uncomfortable. Sometimes this takes a little bit longer, but that's the only way you can get to that point where you can actually offer choices, is to actually have experienced those choices. So I'm not looking for Gone with the Wind if you're making a video. I'm also not looking for a Da Vinci or any sort of a famous art project here. I'm looking to see you working towards some sort of a final goal of being able to do these things and be able to get this done. So I hope that gives you a good introduction to what we're going to be doing in this course. Again, I'll be giving you one of these news feeds every day, and I will be participating in the discussion forums lightly by giving most of my comments to you through the Grade Center. And we'll talk about more of that as we go along. So welcome to the course. Glad to have you in there. I'm looking forward to where we go with this. Have a great day.